Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor. Hey, thanks for checking me out. Sorry I can't look into the camera that much, but I'm driving again and doing videos again, obviously. So, good morning. Hope you're having a great day. So, just thought I'd talk to you a little bit about the Mandela Effect once again. So, one of my viewers, and thank you for some of the cool viewers that are out there actually comment, said that there's a Justin Bieber Mandela Effect that millions of people have seen, and it's under the video stay at 1 minute and basically 81 seconds. So in the video itself, and I did take a quick look at the video, I don't pay attention to his things too much. The video at 181 shows a young woman that's looking at her phone and she's crying. So now, instead of it being a message from, I guess, the Bieber character, I haven't seen this Mandela Effect, the before and after. I'm only seeing the after. Is that like I'm breaking up with you or something and she's crying? Instead of that, she's looking at her phone, and the phone itself is a locked screen. Now, let's delve into this, shall we? So we're looking at a lock screen. Now, what does the screen actually say? You have to be on you have to have the video in high resolution and do a screenshot, which I did. Very easy to do, actually. And you'll get two numbers, and it's from Coinbase. So the message that her screen is locked on is a Coinbase. Nothing to really cry about there. Why is that kind of interesting? Well, it gives you two numbers. It says that the coffee, or what she spent at Joe's Coffee, is $9.95, and her remaining balance is I don't have that number memorized, but anyway, and it shows her remaining balance on Coinbase. Now, if you take those two numbers together and add them up, simple arithmetic, you get another number. It's under $2,000. I believe it was 1,999.43 or something like that. And again, don't have it in front of me. I'm driving. And I did this a few days ago. But if you take those two numbers, you put it into Google. Why would you put those two numbers into Google added together? Well, let's check to see if it's some kind of reality manipulation from synthetic AI. Let's do that. So if you put into Google is one of the things that an AI would use as its information substructure. It would use that because that's what it's using, all the information it can. And sure enough, what populates is a website. If you take 1 penny out and put that number in, it's nothing. If you want to put 1 penny more, it's nothing. When you put in that exact amount in that bank account, it actually shows a website. This website talks about the pitfalls of writing a check and how to write a check for that amount and how difficult it really is to write a check. And it gives you ideas about how to write a check. So it seems to be that the information on that page is all about how to write a check, and how it seems to be all the different permutations of writing a check and how difficult that could be. So from an informational point of view, if you look at it that way, then you look at the check amount and what you're writing, and it seems so problematic. Gosh, it's so hard to write that check and then for people to understand the check, and that's difficult. But you know what wouldn't be difficult? If you're looking at your Coinbase account and you were able to buy a coffee at Joe's Coffee House, and then you used your cryptocurrency. So this Mandela effect I'm decoding as a synthetic AI insertion to show how good cryptocurrencies are and Coinbase. So when you look at this Mandela effect, now it's very easily discerned that this is what it's about. Now, you could say, well, gee, that doesn't make any sense. Well, these are subliminal, changes. These are changes that are done. So in an instant, in a flash, your subconsciousness will take the information and understand it. So you're taking that information and you're watching this video, and for all the, let's say, I don't know how many people watch that video, millions of people supposedly. So for all those millions of people that watch that video, they're going to subliminally know that Coinbase is a good way to do transactions, and subliminally, screwing up that word, am I? Yeah, I'm tired. So they're going to know that writing checks are bad, but Coinbase is good. So you can think about it. Why would that benefit in synthetic AI to have more people use cryptocurrencies? What would that be? Well, in fact, synthetic AI could have, it's going to basically have all the money and all the power, because it's getting into that kind of a beast system, and where all the system is used as computers, and that would be more based on itself. So that is more in line with that. Now, I'm not saying all Mandela effects are synthetic AI insertions into our reality, but this one, to me, seems pretty obvious that this is the where that kind of an informational injection came from, because you got to look at where. Now, we can't say exactly who's behind that. Maybe it's some kind of a tech company behind this Mandela effect, and I haven't seen them before, so I can't verify for sure, but it doesn't seem to make sense that there's a video and she's crying looking at a screen and talks about her Coinbase balance. But again, when you take the Coinbase, her total balance, and put into the most advanced AI search algorithm out there, Google, and when it comes up with actually a website that talks about how, to write a check and all the different tough ways to write a check again, and now you have the cure would be cryptocurrency and Coinbase, and that certainly would be the cure, so you wouldn't have to write these horrible checks. So now you can just get that going on. It seems pretty clear that that is where it's coming from. Now, does that show that we're in a simulation of some sort, and that's where the Mandela effects are coming from? It doesn't, in fact, does not show that. It shows that this particular one is used for some kind of nefarious purposes. Boy, I really can't talk this morning, I'm tired. So it shows that this is what that one is about. So it seems to be pretty obvious from one point of view, and you could say, gee, this is all, obviously conjecture, but I naturally just took those two numbers together and did a Google search to see what would derive from it. And again, the parent question is, the answer is Coinbase amount. And the question is, why is that being a Mandela effect? And then when you know the answer already, then you can figure out what, the other half of it is. So it seems to be, that is the first, the Mandela effect is on this one, is the tie down, and then you go to the, the informational substrate of, in synthetic, information, which I call synthetic information, is information on the web, and there it is. So seems pretty cut and dry on this one. That I decoded this Mandela effect of the Justin Bieber video Stay at 181 seconds. You check it out, you do the math, you let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks to my viewers for bringing this up. I appreciate it. If you want to shout out, some people don't, but if you want to shout out on who messaged me this, I'm happy to put you in the comments so you can get all the credit you want. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Give to a charity of choice. Love you guys. More information coming. It's pretty interesting. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.